So, a couple days ago, in one of my Junk Journal July videos, I believe, I said that I was almost done with this journal that I started in April. I only had a few more pages left back here. So I needed to start making my new journal, and so far I have cut my paper, or my covers. This is my cover fabric. This is my spine fabric, and I have all of my 3 signatures put together, and I think I'm going to put this one first because I think that's the cutest. And there is 8 scrapbook papers in each one, and I'll show them to you all after I put the book together. But I'm going to put not book cloth. I'm going to put the heat and bond on the back of this to make it be book cloth. So that way when I glue it, none of the glue will seep through and show, because I absolutely hate that. And for my spine, I'm just going to get one of my yellow file folders that I got at Dollar Tree and cover it with this. And then I'll have a flexible spine, but it won't cave in like this because it has the file folder. So first thing I'm going to do is iron my fabrics and get the heat and bond on, and then you put some tissue paper on the other side of the heat and bond. So that's what we'll do, and I will try to show you that process a little bit too. First thing I'm going to do is just iron my fabric. I have it on medium because that's what the heat and bond is supposed to be on. Of course you want this side is brighter, so this is my outer side. I wasn't sure. The other side looked pretty bright to me too. So okay, we've got that, and I'm going to turn it back over. And unfortunately I only had black heat and bond. I hope it doesn't mess up the color of the fabric too much. I don't think it will, but I don't have any white, and I don't feel like going out to the store either. I'm gonna iron our heat and bond on to the fabric, and then when it cools off, we're going to peel off the paper backing and put the tissue paper on. But I think I want to iron my tissue paper too. And just make sure you get next to the edges. Let's check and see if all our edges and corners are down good. I think we're doing okay. And now, if your tissue paper is not as big as this, you want to make sure you don't touch your iron on this at all. So I am going to have to be careful right here. Let's see if I can move it down a little bit. No. Okay. So I do have to be careful because I have some spots there. And then you do the same thing. You just iron over it. And try not to get any of the sticky stuff on your... that needs to be down more. The edges and the corners are the hardest part. Now, of course, there's no heat and bond here, so it's not gonna stick there. But everywhere where there is heat and bond, it needs to have a good stick. Oh, I thought that was a wrinkle. Good, it's not. I don't think it really did change the color. I think it did make it slightly, the background slightly darker. I'll get another piece of this and we'll check. Alright, I think we are done with this. Let's get our iron out of here and put our book cloth on our book. Oh, look. That's not good. It did kind of come through. Huh. Well, yeah. I think I'm gonna get some white heat and bond. I don't like that. It looks like a dirt spot. Phooey. I could trim this off and make a smaller book at some other date, but oh, that's annoying. I didn't think it would do that. Oh well. So I just got my clear heat and bond. In the package it looks white, but when you take this off it's clear, as you can see. And now I'm going to just put my tissue paper on. And I should have made my tissue paper slightly bigger, but I'm going to go with it. And hopefully I won't get any wrinkles or touch the sticky stuff. And now it should look really pretty when I turn it over. Not have those weird gray blotches. Whoops. I got some on my iron, which you really don't want to do, by the way. Yeah, so make your tissue paper just slightly bigger than your fabric and heat and bond piece. I think we're all good. So let's turn it over, and this is what it looks like, and it looks beautiful. Okay, so I've got this fabric down, and this is going to be my spine. And what I'm going to do is wrap it around my covers so that it'll be like this inside, and then that'll be the outside. I think I'm just going to, I've never actually done it like this before, so I'm hoping it works, but I think what I might actually do is put the tissue paper on it and glue this to the tissue paper. Here the tissue paper was a little bit too short, so we need to add a little piece of it to the end there, and we shall be just fine. And then I'll glue my spine onto that, and I think that'll work out good, actually. There. Okay, let's look at the other side. I don't see any strings, so that's good. Not on the inside, anyway. Only on the outside. I could not get rid of these wrinkles for the life of me, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'll probably just put that kind of like in here, maybe. And then when we inside, the wrinkles will be like under the signatures. We're having another heat wave, and also we are under a tornado watch, so that's not good. But for now I'm going to go ahead and cut off the corners, and I'm just going to wrap it up, you know, like a present. I usually leave about 1/4 of an inch from my corners. And I'll show you how I wrap this up, and then I'll just do the other one off camera. Let's see now if I have any PVC. I do have some PVC left, so let us put some on our board. I think I need some more glue. Oops, not too much more. So yeah, we're waiting to see what we get. If we get any bad weather. 35, well, more than 35 years ago now. When we first moved up here, we had 2 tornadoes go through our backyard and took down our beautiful old barn, which was one of the reasons why we bought the house, was for the barn, but it was okay. What are you gonna do? We were all safe. We were all fine. I'm gonna have to put some of this on here, I think. Alright, so we're gonna put this like this. Get this out of here. That's gonna go down just like this. And then we're gonna start wrapping it. I think I need to spread. I think I better do this one since I've already got glue on it. Okay. Let's get this one down now. I'll have to cut my corners in a minute. Okay, now these are bending, but they will flatten out, hopefully. Sometimes they don't. So now we're gonna start this. I think I really need something to put this glue in. Okay, so now we're gonna get this one out of the way and we'll finish this one up on camera. Usually I do both opposite sides first, and then I don't know if that's like something you should do or not, but right now this is what I'm doing. And try to get glue like on this edge here, the little edge. Okay. I think I could have and should have cut off more, but that's alright. We'll make do. I think I need to put something under here. This is the backing of the heat and bond. I'm going to use that as my gluing surface. There. The hardest part is the corners. So we're gonna just kind of punch them down. Need a little glue in here. Punch them down. And put it in. There. I think I'm going to trim off a little bit right there. Oh dear. And now this side. Please don't be any glue on here. That's my worst fear, is getting glue on my covers. I'm going to use a different piece for the other one so I don't get any glue on it. Okay. I think I need some glue. Actually, where's my fabric scissors now? Ay, ay, ay. I just want to trim this off a little bit right there. And then put some glue there. Okay. Doesn't want to stick. There. Okay. And same thing here. Cut a little bit of this off. Okay. And that seems to have glue on it, so I'm going to put this under something heavy, but that's done, except for this part, you know. Okay. Cut this off a little bit too, actually. There. Might as well do this one while I'm at it. think we're good now. I think I still need to cut this one off. A little bit. A little bit. Alright, that's it. Not doing anything else. Okay, so my book boards are dry and flat, and I'm just kind of gonna mark where I want to glue them up to. And I'm gonna put glue right here, and then we're gonna put those to it. This is an old gluey, painty cutting board thingy. So I don't mind if I get any more glue on it, really. I just don't want to get glue on my fabric, on the wrong side of my fabric. You know what I mean? Okay. So we got that. We'll do this side. I was cutting off some strings and I cut a little tiny chunk out of there. So I'm going to put that on the back. But I think it's going to be covered by rickrack anyway. But anyway, gotta make sure. I don't think there's any wrong way to do this, so I'm just going to do it. And I hope it's a little bit crooked. Where's my line? There it is. Yeah, this line's off a little. Okay. And then I'm just going to come up like this. And there's our book. I want to make sure I have glue there on the bottom. It looked like it was going to pucker when I do that, so I think we need to let this dry a little bit more before I finish gluing. I'm just going to come in with glue right here, and I actually think I'm going to use this glue for this. I'm not sure. Well, no, I'm going to use the same glue. What the heck. And we'll get that nice and glued down. We're not gluing it on the spine though, just the sides. Oops, don't want that hunk in there. Okay, so we've got that side, now this side. Okay. Alright, here goes nothing. That side is neater. I'm going to pull it nice and tight. And hopefully it won't pucker too much. I think I'll need to put some on there too. Let's see how it's going to look. Oh, I think it's going to look fine. Just fine. Okay, I just need to put some right on here, but just on the edges, I think. Like right here. There. Alright, so there we have our cover. done. Yeah, it is going to pucker there. It's like a pocket. I guess I'm going to have to glue everything on this part. I'm not going to glue it to the spine though. Although it might seep. Well, it shouldn't seep through because that's why I put all the heat and bond and tissue paper on there, so it won't seep through. There's going to be some right there though. I wasn't careful about that. Okay. Alright, that's it. Yeah, that's better. This will be covered mostly by paper and signatures anyway. So now I just have to look for what papers I want on here, and I also have some, I have got yellow rickrack. I don't have enough yellow rickrack. I guess I'm going to have to use this rickrack on there. I might have enough to do yellow on the front. Yeah, maybe I'll do yellow on the front and the blue on the back. I've also got pink, but I don't think pink is going to work with this fabric. So, there we got that all done. And we're just going to let this dry now, and I'll be back.